everyone, my name is JIMIN and I come from China. Why I choose this school because I considered aloud. On the one hand, the school's location. It is situated in the city and the weather which makes us feel comfortable. On the other hand, I heard some news about this school's business college. It's the best than other college, so I came here because finance was my major. In my mind, I think after graduate, I maybe want to go to the international company. So next, as we all know, everyone has their own memories about the process of their grow up. Today, I'm gonna talk about my three different periods in my life. These stories may be ordinary, but they help me to get better and better, change myself, become more mature than before, to be polite, to treat everyone. My life have three important growth stages, respectively childhood, teenager, and young adult. During that period, I have three stories. The first story happened when I was 8 years old. The second story happened my classmate and I. And the last story happened the first time I came to America by myself. So next, I introduce my stories more detail. And the first story happened when I was 8 years old because I loved to play. I remember once a summer holiday. At that time, I didn't recognize what's the dangers and what could I do and what I couldn't do. I want to the pond with my younger brother and because the weather was so hot, we want to more feel cool, and we didn't tell our parents first. Unfortunately, when we played the water, my younger brother, he slept on the moss and he sank into the water, but I was a non-swimmer and felt really worried and feared. So I don't know what should I do, immediately I shouted help, help, again and again. Luckily, my neighborhood uncle, he heard and he ran fast and jumped into the water to save my younger brother. I saw my younger brother was being alive. I sighed with relief. After that, I realized that danger is very close to our lives, and after that thing, I never do any dangerous thing by myself without my parents' permit and nobody with me. So since happened that things, lives are important for us, and sometimes when we get some problems, I think we should ask people who are around you and to help you. Well, maybe that their behavior will save your life. And the second story was with my classmate. When I was in middle school, I remember the teacher told us we should help each other between classmates. I always remember that word. And I remembered once very clearly. One day, my classmate, one of my classmates, she was sick, and she asked me to help her to clean the classroom, because she didn't have any energy to sweep the floor of the whole classroom's floor. So I agreed, and then and did very well. And at that time, I get praised by my teacher. My teacher not only praised me sweep so cleaning, but also praised me willingness to help each other. I know help others and saw them were happy, I would feel happy too. And in addition, help others can easily to make us to become friends. And the last but not least story happened on August 12th, 2012. It was the first time I left my parents and went to America by myself. When I took 3 baggages and carried my bag, stood at the door of the security. At that time, I realized I'm really leave my parents and want to go outside and to study and live without them by my. It was true, but I didn't cry because I didn't want my parents worry about me, and also I believe I can solve solve problem with myself. I know do everything we also have a first time. I have to try. Now I come here about 1 year, and I really think I become more independent than before. I become more capable than before. In our growth, I think in our growth, we suffer all kinds of things, and these things will change us, become more mature and independent. Meanwhile, the people who around us and will help. Around us, we need help. They need help. Help them, and as much as we can. You know, sometimes if you have trouble, they will also give you a hand. Thank you.